There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. Doctor, I think I'm going crazy. I hear a voice inside my head. Oh no, that sounds very serious. What is it saying? It keeps repeating, be nice to the doctor, don't hurt the doctor, don't kill the doctor. That sounds perfectly okay to me. Have a nice day. Bye.
Hi, I'm a Christian.
Hey there, Christian.
No, you misunderstood. I'm Catholic.
Okay, what's your favorite quote from Christ?
I don't know.
What's your favorite part of the Bible?
I don't know.
How are you Catholic?
I was baptized when I was young.
So you're a nominal Christian?
A what?
A person who is Christian on paper, but when asked they are lukewarm?
No, I'm a Catholic because my family is also Catholic.
Do you heal people?
What's that?
With your hands, like this, do you put them on people and heal them?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Looks like you're not much of a Christian. You want to know what the universal cure for stupidity is? Read a f***ing book. Crazy concept, right? Letters, words, and sentences. Try it sometime, you absolute pleb. Welcome, fellow Rizzlers, to Gen Z art class. I'm your aura min-maxing, vibe-aligned, for real no cap painter and host Van Gogh Mango Loco. Today we're taking a trip down memory lane, remembering all the Ohio-type memes that came before us. 2006, Rick Astley's Rickroll sensation.
You know the rules, and so do I. I full commitments while I'm thinking of.
2009, the not-so-overly fake keyboard cat. 2015, a literal green frog. 2020, Bernie Sanders mittens. And now we're gonna have a look at Timmy's 2024 rendition for last year's top brain rot meme. Hey Timmy, what are we looking at here?
It starts out with a room with yellow lines. There's a dancing G-Man on the floor, Gordon on the sink, and some dudes with CCTVs as their heads.
Okay, cool. I'm vibing.
The song goes something like, what the heck is going on? The camera then pans to the bathroom where there's a toilet.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
Then a head pops out of the bowl and goes something like, skibbity bop bop, yes, yes, skibbity boom boom.
Amazing. Transcendent.
Next scene, we cut to a corridor, the same characters like before, but now there's an elevator.
I'm absolutely hooked.
The camera zooms in, elevator doors are opening, inside the elevators are 3 urinals.
3?
Yes, and then boom, these 2 heads pop out of the urinals and start singing the same line. Skibbity bop bop, yes, yes, skibbity boom boom.
Timmy, this shit is fire.
Wow, really? You think so?
Yes, I'm calling an ambulance right now, telling them to prep a deluxe padded room at the Looney Bin house, cause we got another crazy coming in hot.
Because democracy basically means government. By the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded. Oh my god, this is so true! Take all my money!
Hey dude!
What?
If the body is 70% water, does that mean we're just pickled cucumbers with opinions?
Is that a Rick and Morty reference?
Nah, bruh. I am the reference. Yo, how about this? If the universe is expanding, what is it expanding into? Like,
What's outside the outside?
Damn, I never thought about that before. Now my brain hurts.
Wait. If you cloned yourself and fought the clone, is that self-defense or assault?
How high are you right now?
Hey, dude. Know what I've been thinking about?
A lot, it would seem.
What if the reason we haven't found aliens is because we are the aliens?
Bruh, holy shit. What if we crash landed here like millennia ago and just forgot?
Okay, hold on. What color is grass?
Green, duh.
No, dude. It looks green because it reflects green light. It absorbs all the other colors.
So it's not green?
Exactly. It's just rejecting green. Grass is rejecting the very color you call it.
I cannot even comprehend your level of thinking right now.
Hey, dude.
What?
Where do you hear my voice right now?
In my ears?
Nah, man. In your head. I'm inside your mind, bro.
Get out of my head! Hey yo, what up YouTube? Today we're doing the Enlightenment Challenge. That's right, if you gather and recruit over 144,000 random volunteers and teach them Gnosis and Enlightenment, you will level up to the rank of Bodhisattva. When 1 million people in your area becomes enlightened, someone will send you $1 million guaranteed. So what are you waiting for? It's time to spread that enlightenment. Enlightenment actually doesn't exist and no one can claim to have attained it. The individual self is not real and is an illusion and can therefore not claim to be enlightened, as that would be a logical fallacy. Winning this challenge is technically an impossibility and no one will actually send you $1 million. There's not enough of the deer population for $1 million. Terms and conditions may apply. Valid from the beginning of the observable universe into the forever eternal.
Tonight on Cops, we follow Officer Competent Joe as he takes on the modern thought crimes of 2025.
Hey, I'm Officer Joe, and I'm confidently incompetent at my job. Thank you for responding so quickly, officer. My name is Crybaby Caleb. I have a splinter in my foot. Sorry to hear about that. You should have called an ambulance. Oh, no, I meant splinter in my mind. I sometimes mix words up because I have autism, and I'm bipolar on Wednesdays and suffer from self-induced PTSD. Fair enough. What seems to be the issue? So me and my friends, who are a hippie-tripping, pot-smoking cannabis dealer, some innocent bystander who we picked up along the way, and I'm a recovering alcoholic, by the way, and I just lost my job, and another who is a coke-snorting, partying lumberjack, an old former private investigator who got sacked from his job for doing drugs, who also happens to be cuddling with young femboys even though he's almost 60 years old, who loves to record people in secret for video documentaries that he posts about people and upload on YouTube, and another guy who is very smart but loves sniffing girl farts, a furry on estrogen who hated cannabis but then became a pothead just to fit in, a literal satanic black magician with a maniac laughter who manipulates people, and a turncoat gypsy who said he was going to hypnotize minors after watching a Darren Brown video on mentalism. We all have a problem with this one guy. I'm going to pretend that I understood a quarter of what you just said. We have this beef with this one guy. He's very intelligent. He always helps people, for free, not asking for much in return. He's a really nice guy, but he's kinda skits. On Saturdays, I hear he goes to places where they play loud music and he drinks alcohol. I'm literally sitting right here. The beef guy, is he one of your friends? All these people that I mentioned just now, they were his friends, and I was the imposter. Among Us, I managed to infiltrate his group and then turn everyone against him, so they're on my side now. And so, what seems to be the problem, officer? The problem is that he has to change. He's not a very spiritual person. His actions doesn't stem from love and compassion. When I push his buttons and mess with his boundaries, he gets defensive and stand up for himself. It's horrible. Because you were talking shit about me in front of my face and try to rile up bystanders to take your side in a conflict they had nothing to do with. He stood up for himself when you pushed his buttons?
Yes, no matter what I tried, appealing to emotions, gaslighting, manipulating, and straight out lying when I was in full denial, he didn't budge. 1-on-1, 5-on-1, 10 versus 1, he took them all on like nothing. It really upsets me.
A terrible crime has been done on these premises. I have to set up some crime scene tape here, here, and here. Please continue. What tactic did you deploy next?
I did the only sensible thing left to do. I started messaging people behind his back, out of love, so we could kill him with kindness. I managed to win over most of his friend group because they were very inexperienced in manipulation and susceptible to black magic.
Because you couldn't take me on 1 versus 1 or even 10 against 1. What an achievement!
That's not even the best part. During every confrontation where we couldn't even make a dent on his defense, I never once stopped making the whole thing about me, throwing tantrums and running away every time I couldn't refute the points he laid out.
Because I warned all of you ahead of time, I knew what you were planning to do, I predicted it, I could see it from a mile away, it's happened before, you all be playing mad games. Sounds like a real nuisance, this beef guy of yours.
Tell me about it. Since he left me, I've become a single mom. I've lost my job again, had a relapse doing drugs, and started chugging on my bottles of Jack Daniels. It would have been so much better if he just allowed me to push his buttons and manipulate him. I am totally ruined now.
I fail to see the part where that's my problem. I've written down your statement and I'm ready to apprehend the criminal.
Oh, thank God. What happens next? Ow!
First, I'm going to slap you 1,000 times for wasting my time, and then I'm going to slap your mom 2,000 times for not slapping you 1,000 times, and I'm going to have to seduce your dad but keep the socks on later, because they clearly never loved you and taught you that there's consequences to actions. You're a spoiled brat with a slick silver tongue.
But I've studied Hinduism. I can say words like Kali Yuga and karma.
This is happening because you forgot to slap yourself and learn some discipline. 998 to go.
Oh God, why is this happening to me? I'm the ideal, perfect person. I've never done anything wrong. Oh, the horrors of my own actions having consequences. Are you the Messiah?
No, you're the Messiah. I'm Isho.
I am?
Yes, last time I was here, I was the Messiah, so it's your turn now.
Wait, what does that even mean?
Messiah just means anointed. It's when you work for God.
I work at Walmart.
Exactly. You've got some serious character development ahead. And now, a children's bedtime story with your host, Fred Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Good evening, all my children. Tonight's story is about, self-discovery. You know, when you find out about yourself, and divine intervention, when God appears in your life, and, some fruits. Today, we are reading from the book, Timmy Slipped on a Banana Peel and Met God. In a galaxy not so far away, Timmy lived with his family in a house in the most ghetto project. They were all Christians, but they never read the Bible. His mom was on OnlyFans, and his dad managed her career professionally. Due to lots of alcohol during pregnancy, Timmy was a very special kid, not as fast as others, but not slower than the average. He was basically retarded. But Timmy thought nothing of it. He was normal. At least that's what he thought. People would always start laughing when he entered a room. It was his secret superhero ability, or at least that's what he thought. When Timmy came of age, he would eventually slip on a banana peel and accidentally tear open a zippy of really potent mushrooms, which then fell into his mouth, followed by intense bark and forest-flavored chewing, until his whole reality melted away and he attained nirvana in highest gnosis. "What the f*** is happening?" Timmy asked while he had drug-induced psychosis. A divine figure would appear in the reflection of his mind, saying, "Congratulations, Timmy. You won the game. You did what most people can't. Now you know the secrets of the universe and have seen beyond the veil. You slipped past Maya,
dodged karma, and achieved moksha through simple snacks. You are now beyond woke. And so after this accident, Timmy became smarter and wiser. His retardation got cured bit by bit, and his brain repaired itself. With this upgrade, Timmy was now able to read all kinds of books and scripture, and he became wiser. And then he lived a long and happy life and could finally be normal like everyone else. Also, he died. The end. So, what's the moral of this story? Don't drink during pregnancy, or you might get hippie-tripping children like Timmy. Don't trust banana peels, and don't eat mushrooms unless you're ready to meet your cosmic supervisor. Be better than Timmy, or be like Timmy, but wear a blue padded soft helmet and aim for nothing short of nirvana itself. Good night, my children. Namaste, sisters and brothers in light. Welcome to the beginning of this 3-day miracle course retreat, where we awaken our spirits and align with our financial chakras. Has everyone finished the preparations before the harem, meditation circle? Namaste, excuse me. Namaste, Buddha. How may your vibrational frequency be assisted? Namaste. So first, no offense, but everyone's here is dressed like a Woodstock flashback in secondhand threads. Very spiritual vibes for sure. But I noticed a little something at the bottom of the invitation. Namaste. Oh, thank you. And may I say your rave poncho is bursting with third eye energy. Namaste. I assume most people here voted for an empowering woman last year, and that most of us here hate capitalism while branding iPhones and iPads, but down here on the invitation you put participation is $2,500 per member. Now I just can't wrap my head around that. Ah, yes, the preparation fee. We're like 30 people here, and we're all pitching in $75,000 to do what exactly? It's all clearly written down in the invitation. Says here, you will learn absolutely nothing and become nothing and leave with nothing. Then it says here that you will perform bird tweet symphonies with a grass straw, make a really strong chocolate drink and pass it around, run around dancing naked in the garden, play the occasional guitar with karaoke, and then here it says, a horse will be teaching you telepathy with a dog as an assistant? Yes, that last part. Namaste. That's Mr. Pebbles. He hosts the telepathy workshop right after the ayahuasca detox purge ceremony. A literal horse is hosting a class? Nay, hey, stay. Mr. Pebbles has a PhD in philosophy and finished Reiki level 4 in 2012. I would say he's overqualified for his position. A PhD? He went to Oxford. And people pay for this? Nay, may stay. We are in a remote location far from civilization. You all get to stay in my guest house and sleep on these thin mattresses on the floor, with all-inclusive vegan food, breakfast and dinner, and the bathroom breaks a lot. People just don't pay to be here. They surrender to be here. They come here to evolve, to let go, to finally forgive their dads. And the horse and the dog? Namaste. They teach the class in telepathy, of course. Okay, you lost me there. What the actual is telepathy? Namaste. It's the ancient art of transmitting your thoughts into another person's consciousness. Okay, I'm gonna transfer a thought to you. What am I thinking right now? That this retreat is probably a little bit expensive, and that the horse hosting the class sounds like a scam, and you have resentment towards the host. Damn, you actually nailed it. Who taught you that? A horse and a dog. Numa numa yay.
And now, to the White House, with the President of the Banana Republic, Orange Man Bad. Okay.
My fellow Anglo-Latino Ameriburgers, and special shout out to my neighbors and homeboys from the hood. Us felons needs to stick together. China. Let's try that again. China. I love saying China. It's a pretty big country, somewhere in Asia. Everything you buy is made in China. The toys, the cars, the potato chips, computer chips, you name it, it's all China. In order to combat the massive inflation created by Sleepy Joe, used for careless spending, and like hookers and snow to the White House with some hot dogs, we, as a nation, America is a very strong nation, but we are also a very weak at the moment. We're putting a 20, 25, 40, 50, and 60% tariff on China. China.
Mr. Resident, how will this push prices down for consumers on the market?
Who do you work for? Who said anything about lowering the prices for consumers?
I work for Clown News Network.
You're fake news. I don't have to talk to you anymore. You've been cancelled. As I was saying, China, China, China. We know that the previous administration has done some shady backroom deals with China. So in honor of the Constitution and the American sheeple, we will take a big leap backwards by doing shady backroom deals with people in China.
The QAnon people has been asking for you to fulfill your election promises to take on the swamp for almost 6 months. When are you proceeding with Operation Warp Speed 2.0?
First of all, there is no QAnon. It's been debunked. Secondly, who did you say you work for again? Thirdly, or secondly, it's not important. All I can really say is China.
We need to capture the bitch and push back against the crowd. Since we got off the boat, we only have 5 people left in the platoon. We're taking heavy casualties. We lost 50,000 people. We need backup. Send more reinforcements now. Also, my wife sent me a letter. Hey everyone, I'm going to be a dad. Private Parts Willie. No!
Oh my gosh, I had to clean my anal butt plug today. What a bother. Yuck. Life is so hard. I got a splinter in my pinky. When I went to the shop earlier, I got a panic attack. Did I tell you about my bipolar PTSD diagnosis? People should be more accommodating for my ultra-erotic degenerate sexuality and neo-pronouns. I don't conform to societal gender norms, and I can't figure out what bathroom I should use. Love and light, people. Love and light. Have you heard about the Kali Yuga?
Have you heard of alchemy? Integrating the shadow and meditation?
Never heard of it, but I am definitely love and light. That's all I need.
Can you prove that this I character of yours exists outside of yourself? Is that voice in your head real?
I love you. I have a secret sexual attraction to people like you. I want to f*** you. Why are you so mean?
The person you're talking to is married. How is it mean to ask you basic questions?
You make my brain hurt. I don't like thinking. Why can't you just be nice to people?
If you are stuck in duality and only focus on the positive, you ignore the negative and it takes control of you and you miss out on the actual enlightenment.
I've talked to 200 people here about you and they all think you are a bad person.
The people you talk to have no idea what's going on. They're all stuck in samsara, bound by their egos. They can't have a civil discussion about difficult topics and get butthurt, throw emotional tantrums, and show no sign of mental discipline.
Hey everybody, I'm a woman. Hey woman, why are you of the inferior sex?
You what?
I lost my job recently because I was practicing calligraphy at work and I wrote the N-word on a piece of paper that I threw in the trash. Someone found the paper and reported me to HR. It's not fair. Even though I'm a white femboy, I practically grew up in the hood. I have the N-word pass.
So that's your version of love and light, huh?
This is not about me. This is about you. You don't understand that. I don't understand that. I care for you. We all want what's best for you.
And what is that?
I think you should get a job, and then after work, you should come here and sit and teach people for free.
My job is to teach alchemy and do coaching, but you told all my potential clients that I'm a bad person after ruining my friendships with multiple people, going around talking shit and slandering my name, after you were caught being jealous, a two-faced hypocrite, and a poser with your fake love and light bullshit.
You don't understand. When I buy a service from you and I've paid for that service and received it, I don't want you to use my money that I gave to you to buy things I don't like.
You're next level delusional. You're trying to micromanage another person's life, telling them what they can do with their money that they received for an honest service. That's none of your business. If I buy a hot dog or a beer using my own earned money, you don't see me trying to tell you what to do with your money.
It's the fact that I don't like it when you buy drugs using my money.
When was the last time you took drugs?
I don't do drugs anymore. I stopped taking them because it was not good for me.
So you think you're better than me even though you smoke, drink, and eat weird mushrooms? You're the dictionary definition of a hypocrite.
I've gone behind your back and told everyone what a horrible person you are.
That's what you call love and light, going around talking shit about people you can't manipulate.
You don't understand. You never listen to me. You have to be more spiritual.
How long have you studied spiritual topics?
That's not important.
How many people have you helped by teaching them spiritual topics?
That's not important.
You are not stoic, you are not spiritual, you're a whiny beta who is angry and got caught when you couldn't manipulate people.
Love and light, people. Love and light.
Is life tough for you right now? Are you crawling uphill while blindfolded? Just remember, none of the important people in the Bible had the actual Bible. No holy handbook, no Sunday school, just raw life, crazy dreams, and occasional angel drop in. And they had to figure it all out by themselves, without any help. Yet, they still moved mountains. So, suck it up, center yourself, and launch like your soul's on fire. We're only here for an eternity, so strap yourself in. Kansas is going bye-bye. Breaking news! This just in! People have no idea what's going on, yet claim that they think they do know. Arrogance is rampant. Ignorance is the norm. Hubris is the new fashion. We Lie to You News brings you the full story. Our reporter Long Johnson has this report. Thank you, Lil Johnson. We are here in the streets of Los Angeles, and we're going to ask some random backdrop NPCs some quick questions to see if they have any idea what is going on. You there, do you know how to cook food without using Google?
I only use DoorDash. What is a Google?
Okay, let's ask a more simple question. Name one country that borders the United States.
This one's easy. South America.
What is 3 raised to the power of 3?
So you carry the 1 and then add to 8. 3 multiplied with 3. The answer is 9.
How much is 77 plus 33?
100.
Who were you before you were born?
I was a sperm or a gender fluid.
Do you support free speech?
Yes, unless it's offensive or gives me emotional damage, unless it triggers a lot of people, or if it's truth and facts, unless the mainstream media said it was okay to talk about, or whatever my mom said was okay to talk about this month according to the opinion calendar.
What is the First Amendment?
Something about guns. I hate guns. Guns kill people. I hate people, but I also hate myself. So I support guns in the hands of the government, but not for people like myself. I hate nice things.
Name 3 presidents of the United States of America.
Donald Trump. I really hate that guy. That's what mainstream media said. He's so racist and homophobic. All my friends hate him. We're all racist and homophobic. People shouldn't be racist or homophobic. I really hate Donald Trump.
And the other two?
Donald Trump is a felon. He literally raped a woman. He got all black people fired from their jobs. He's going to start World War III. Did you see Russia intervene in our election? I hate Donald Trump.
Do you watch the news? How invested are you into American politics?
Nah, you see, I don't consume mainstream media news at all. I hate that. Instead, I watch my favorite YouTube influencers read the headlines for me, and then I listen to them to know what opinions to have. I hate politics. The government should really do something about politics. I'm going to vote for a woman next election because the government is so sexist against women.
Wouldn't it be sexist to vote for a woman specifically because she is a woman?
No, you are so bigoted and sexist. Of course it's not. People should vote for strong and independent women, not because they have merit, but because they are women fighting against a patriarchy.
What are your pronouns?
I'm a non-binary, gender fluid, they/them, also queer and a Transformer Rainbow Power Ranger, everyday superhero zero, and social justice warrior.
Can you name any inventor from the 1700s up until now?
What's an inventor?
A famous person who made a groundbreaking discovery of something and invented a concept or construct.
Constructs? Those were invented by evil white men. Why did they invent gravity? It's so useless and heavy. Typical patriarchy, sexist, cisgendered man.
And who invented gravity?
Duh. The patriarchy.
What's your view on health and wellness?
There's nothing wrong with a person who has love handles. Do you know what I mean? People should celebrate uniqueness and be whoever they want to be. After I reached 500 pounds, I felt complete and whole. But I was born in the wrong body, so I started taking estrogen so I can feel more horny and empowered.
Where do you get your estrogen from?
It's really simple. You cut your arms with a razor blade, then you go to your doctor and cry, telling him you're going to kill yourself unless you can get your hormones because you feel like a woman. That's what my kindergarten teacher said, practically gaslighting them until you get what you want.
What is a woman?
You are so sexist. How do you not know what a woman is?
A woman has XX chromosomes and they have ovaries and female features like enlarged breasts that men don't have. Men have XY chromosomes.
Such a medieval definition. You will be gulagged and burned at the stake, you racist, misogynist, sexist, bigoted, cisgendered white man. Let me educate your small and stupid brain. A woman is whatever a woman is. A woman is whatever the government says a woman is. Like me, I'm a woman. I embody womanhood. Don't you see?
I can see you're a pink-haired, lesbian-looking creature with glasses, tattoos, and piercings everywhere, wearing rainbow flag buttons, dressed in ripped jeans and liberal second-hand clothing. You have no class, no style. You look like those bright-colored poisonous frogs found in the Amazon jungle.
Listen here, you dumb retard. We are the new wave of feminism. We are the trendsetters. We define what a woman is by competing in women's sports and using women's toilets. We empower women everywhere, raising them up, glorifying them, and worshiping womanhood.
Do you believe in God?
That sexist, misogynist, cisgendered sky daddy? No, he's a disgusting creature. The fact that he put me and my friends in the wrong gendered bodies, that is sickening. I wanted to be born a woman, and look what he did to me. Hail Satan, I hate you. You're a disgusting, typical cisgendered man. Stop talking to me. Get away from me.
Back to the studio. This is Long Long Johnson out.
You know what? Life is so hard.
Yes, I can relate. Totally.
For real.